Namaskar. Respected my colleague in the Council of Ministers, Government of India, Minister of State for Port Shipping and Waterways, Sri Santanu Thakurji, respected CEO Niti Aayog Amitav Kanji, respected Secretary Port Shipping and Waterways, Dr. Sanjeev Ranjanji, respected DG Terry Dr. Vibha Dhawanji, respected CMD Kochi Shipyard Limited, Madhu S. Nayarji, respected Country Director Innovation, Norway, India, Commercial Councillor, Royal Norwegian Embassy, Sri Christian Valdez Carter, and respected Head Global Partnership and Project, IMO London, Jose Mathikal, and respected delegates, and my media friends. Today is a very important day for all of us, and I am especially happy to be here because Kerala is known to be the God-owned state. This is one of the most beautiful states in the country. First of all, I extend my heartfelt regard to the people of Kerala, and because of your sympathy and support, our organization, Kochi Shipyard Limited, is signing and performing well for the cause of the country. At the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Sanjeev Ranjan, Secretary Shipping, the Chairman of Kochi Shipyard, Dr. Madhu S. Nair, Dr. Vibha Dhawan, and her team at Terry, and all the organizers for arranging this workshop and setting the conversation in the direction of maritime green transition. We all know we are all the product of nature, and we have a very important role to play to protect, to preserve the Mother Earth. Without the preservation of ecology and environment, our comfortable survival is not possible. So that is why I believe every living organism, every creation created by God, always try to put their best possible effort for the promotion of biodiversity. But in this case, human being is known to be the biggest degrader of biodiversity. That is why I believe we have a many more important role to play to protect the environment, to protect the nature and our ecology and biodiversity. Today, the world is unified in its approach under the UN Sustainable Development Goals to further sustainable development goals across 17 verticals or goals. India, as a leading and responsible global citizen, is firmly committed towards this charter. Sustainable and clean energy is one of the key verticals. Actions are globally underway, which will change the way we look at energy. In India, we are already seeing significant move towards sustainable green energy or power solution. Under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, India today is a world leader in solar power. India, as a leader of the International Solar Alliance, has called for the Green Grids Initiative. One sun, one world, one grid at COP26 summit at Glasgow. It is very clear that globally there will be significant transition where the share of fossil fuel in the energy basket will be significantly lower than at present. The Paris Climate Conference in 2015, COP21, has prescribed targets for lowering carbon CO2 and other emission limits within the marine industry. For the maritime sector, the International Maritime Organization, in support of the UN Sustainable Development Goal 13, has set out an initial strategy that envisages, for the first time, a reduction in total GHG emission from international shipping, which it says should peak as soon as possible, and to reduce the total annual GHG emission by at least 50% by 2050 compared to 2008. We have already seen FFO coming under the scanner and the 0.5% sulfur cap on marine fuels coming into force from January 2020. Thus, the marine industry is rapidly moving towards green and sustainable fuels. It is very important that India, as a responsible global country and a leading maritime nation, leads in this transition happening in the maritime sector. The need for sustainable and green energy solution will mean that more and more vessels will be powered by alternative energies. Electric, hybrid vessel, alternative fuel, etc. will become the norms, especially for nearshore, coastal, inland waterways vessel. Hydrogen, green ammonias, etc. are expected to be one of the main fuels in the future. And fuel cell technologies will have to be mastered. India should look at all low carbon options. We need to explore solar, wind, hydrogen, ammonia, other low carbon fuels combined with various electric solutions from a green grid. Our ports will have to be geared up for this transition to show to store, dispense, and offer various clean fuel solutions to vessels calling on us. Also, we have to urgently gear up to provide green electric shore power to ships. Various equipments and vehicles being used in our ports will have to turn green. We have declared out intent and action plan in respect of the mandatory green transition at our ports within the Maritime India Vision 2030. As you are aware, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has already announced the National Hydrogen Mission in his Independence Day speech last year, which focuses on implementing hydrogen fuel in India. This will have a significant maritime component also. Such initiatives are setting platforms for various alternative fuels and sustainable solutions across all sections. I am happy to note that Kochi Shipyard has already coordinated a working group consisting of eminent personalities and senior professionals from various institutions, government and private sector organizations, which are working on and undertaking research on alternative fuels and greener technologies, which can then be commercialized and put to use in the shipping sector. I am also very happy to inform you that our ministry has approved a proposal for part funding of the ambitious Kochi Shipyard program to build an indigenous hydrogen fuel cell vessel for 100 passengers. It is a significant initiative. We must congratulate Kochi Shipyard Limited. Such initiative will revolutionize not just India's shipping landscape, but also ensure that India is among the front runner in the global efforts towards a greener world and will soon evolve as the global destination for cost-effective solution, hence up innovative breakout technologies. In order to further promote the implementation of the innovative ideas, such workshop and interaction among all stakeholders are carried out, which help in sharing of information and knowledge and aligning ourselves towards a universal goal. I am happy that eminent think tank like TERI is becoming part of this discussion. IMO is joining us in this discussion, and that leading maritime nation like Norway is with us in this discussion. I am very hopeful of fruitful solution and idea arising out of this workshop. I believe this workshop will set the agenda towards development of Center of Excellence for Green Shipping and Green Maritime. Our ministry looks forward to a practical proposal formulated based on the outcome of the discussion held in this workshop. I hereby inaugurate the workshop on green shipping in India, keeping pace with global maritime green transition. Respected participants, I have a special appeal to all of you present here today. We have all come to know about the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister. Now it is our responsibility to follow it up effectively, so that in the near future, the next generation will discover that planet which will be very suitable, comfortable for their comfortable and happy living. So I believe this particular planet Earth, whatever at present facing the challenges, we, the present generation of global society, will have to effectively address with our best possible sincerity, dedication, determination, and effort. And I believe this honesty, if we all put into the right perspective, then the global society will have a comfortable stay, comfortable living, and also we can expect the global peace and happiness. That is why we have a role to play. I am again repeating it. We are the product of nature. We should not forget Mother Earth. Being son and daughter, we have a big role to play, to respect, to preserve, to protect Mother Earth. Because we are receiving, since our day one of our life, we are receiving the blessing, love and affection from Mother Earth. So that is why it is our turn now. What best possible, being a son and daughter, we could play to protect, to respect our Mother Earth. And this is demand of the hour, 21st century. So I believe everyone is committed to put his or her best possible, sincere, devoted, honest effort in this direction. With these few words, I conclude. Jai Hind!
Thank you very much, Honorable Union Minister Sri Sarbananda Sonowal ji, for your inspiring and insightful address and for inaugurating Green Shipping in India 2022 workshop. And we are sure under your able leadership,